When we had last left the Spacefarer, their adventures at and around Crucible, the weird little clone-run, clone torturing kind of facility, continued. They met all manner of historical figures, as well as nameless clones that were just kind of hanging out, but all of whom were part of one of 3 different societies that held on to an ideology which applied to their very situation. There were the believers who found truth within the facility's original creation, within the Crucible's original creation, and thought that perhaps by way of proving themselves they would gain freedom to the stars. Then, there were also the pragmatists, who believed that although it was kind of a bad situation, maybe they should just chill out here. And, of course, who could forget the renegades that were not about any of that. They wanted to just fuck up all that stuff and get the hell out of Dodge. Now it was time to perhaps pick a side and travel to the super facility nearby on the planet that made robots that killed people, the clone people.
The other societies make me sick. This is a prison, plain and simple.
This is Starfield. Welcome back. Zoop,
the
zoop.
renegades will use any means to escape Crucible.
Only had 2 of them this time. Alright, well, let's head on over. Hey.
So, you have heard from the other societies. I must confess I'm very curious what an outsider thought of them, and their positions. You might be the first objectively neutral party we've ever come across.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this. Genghis is right. This is a cage and your people need freedom. Oh, you know what? Before we do this,
I guess we're done.
Let's go back to the ship and get Hadrian, dude. Let's go and get Hadrian on with this. Maybe she'll say something. This seems so important to what she has to say. I think someone even wrote in saying that I really should do it just because, like, they didn't know either. I didn't even think to write down the name because, honestly, I forgot. But someone did write in about this, right? And I fully agree. We should get Hadrian, right? I believe she's still on the ship. Yes!
Need something?
Hadrian, come with me.
Well,
good to
I'm
see you.
okay. But I'd be a lot better
I'd like for you to follow me for a while, Hadrian.
Let's move out.
Be a lot better.
I'll get back to what I was doing. You know where to find me.
Alright, good.
You know me so well.
Hadrian, you're not going to believe it. This entire outpost is full of clones.
Something for you, Captain.
Oh. Hadrian, what do you have?
Any new orders for me?
Do you have anything interesting for me?
Yes, I do. Go ahead.
Oh, a nutrient.
Stay safe.
Derived from some sort of animal hide, I guess. Okay, thank you very much, Hadrian. Let's head on back over here to FDR. Is she following? Hadrian, you really must come out here and see this. Yeah, there you are. Good. I'm betting she won't say anything, right? But man, how cool would it be if she did say something? God, it would be amazing if she did. If anything, this just further proves the point that Hadrian is such a great and cool-ass follower that she should have been, you know, in Constellation or something. She should have gotten the Constellation treatment. Okay. There we are. Hey there.
So, you have heard from the other societies.
Yep.
I must confess I'm
Right.
You might...
Okay. Genghis is right, this is a cage and your people need freedom. I think some of the greatness of your original selves may live in you. Think what you could accomplish. Both of them are misguided and probably dangerous. Huh. Genghis is right, this is a cage and your people need freedom.
And you'd let Genghis go free. He's caused more misery in Crucible than any other 5 clones combined.
What misery did he cause?
Given a chance, I shudder to think what he'd do if he was let loose. The facility has gathered some of the most obstinate and dangerous personages throughout history. It has told them that they should lead in a golden age via whatever means they see appropriate. Setting us all loose and barter as a whole would invite disaster. We are barely fit to lead ourselves.
Oh. That's a much more interesting take from the pragmatists. Huh. That is fascinating. Okay. Okay, FDR, you have my fucking attention now. Huh. FDR is saying, effectively my read of it is, he's saying, I agree with Genghis that this is a prison, and I think we should be here, right? I think we should be in prison, because a lot of us, probably all of us, are a little too fucking wild and full of ourselves to be just out there. Huh. Tell me your plan, then. What the other societies are up to sounds dangerous. Don't some individuals deserve a chance, though? Would it be that bad? Don't some individuals deserve a chance, though?
A tough but fair question. I must admit the case of Amelia Earhart sometimes keeps me up at night. 'Tis safer if the rule is strict, but if you wanted to make an exception or two, I could live with that. But no one from the other societies. They are all dangerous in their own way.
I mean, I think Amenaridis, whatever her name was, is probably a danger, right? I don't, FDR claims that Genghis is a danger, but I don't, how? How is he a danger? Would it be that bad?
The most likely case is anyone that leaves Crucible would die or silently fail. But if the mission is correct, and they do take over the settled systems, in the course of history, it took millennia to cast out petty tyrants. The way ahead lies not looking to the past to literally guide us, but for this generation to learn from us. The terrible and great figures we represent had their time. We made the most of it. We should be at peace with it.
Huh. Can I hear that again?
The most likely case is anyone that leaves Crucible would die or silently fail. But if the mission is correct, and they do take over the settled systems, in the course of history, it took millennia to cast out petty tyrants. The way ahead lies not looking to the past to literally guide us, but for this generation to learn from us. The terrible and great figures we represent had their time. We made the most of it. We should be at peace with it.
Okay. I mean, I agree with that. Right? I agree that you shouldn't be looking to the past literally for these figures, right? But FDR's, read of the situation isn't too dissimilar from Amenaridis's in that he more closely equivocates their clone selves with their true original selves, right? When in the case of Genghis believes himself and many others, if not all of them, to be their own unique people just with memories imprinted upon them, you know? Their own individuals not exactly married to their source DNA, their source genetic material, right? And we know that that can be the case and that clones are not specifically married to the behavioral, I don't know, tendencies or any tendencies of their source, right? Case in point, Hadrian. Hadrian is nothing like, and in fact despises Vae Victis. I think it's rather unfortunate that FDR doesn't wrestle with the idea of the fact that they are their own people, right? I would be interested to hear what his, like, take would be on that.
I do have other business.
Okay. Tell me your plan, then.
Certainly. It is evident that the facility is decaying. It is both unsustainable and unwise for us to fix and maintain the status quo. Our community must be weaned off the machines, learn how to build, grow, and govern ourselves, allowed to raise families so we can pass our lessons to the next generation, and to die when our allotted time is finished. One day we will be worthy of going to the stars. We are just not there yet.
I disagree. I think you are worthy, right? I think you can be. We're almost getting into, like, Prime Directive territory here, right? Prime Directive from Star Trek, which, I guess if you don't know, if you're unaware of Star Trek's Prime Directive, it's like a big narrative device and rule within that universe for Starfleet, the Federation of Planets, wherein if you're in Starfleet, your Prime Directive is to not interfere with non-spacefaring life, right? You're not supposed to get involved. But of course, throughout the show, you know, you can't help it. All right. Huh. Now that's a good goal. Count me in. I will think about it. I can't let all your people remain trapped here. You can't raise families because you're clones? Does that mean you're infertile? Is it wrong if others want to escape this prison? Yeah, what if they want to raise families beyond? So are clones infertile? Let's ask this.
And not to be indelicate, not for lack of trying. Are we even human in this state? We have no future, only the past.
Right, but you all could have a future not only through your plan, but through Genghis's. I mean, also through... Right, not to be uncharitable to Amenaneris, her plan would also give you all a future, but it's a little wild. It's probably not a great one, at least for everybody else. Sound a little megalomaniacal. Is it wrong if others want to escape this prison?
Do not listen to passion. Genghis can be very persuasive, but he's a fool. In some sense, we are an abomination. A science project made for unknown ends and with uncertain results. Once we are fully human,
oh my God,
fully self-reliant, then we should be allowed to join the settled systems.
You don't think... Oh my God, dude, FDR might be more sinister than even Amenaneris, or whatever her name was, right? He doesn't even believe that they are human. He doesn't even believe that they're fully functioning like human-ass people. That's wild. Ah, God, I wish we could get Hadrian involved in this, right? And I do wonder, is it just... Right, they leave it open enough in true BGS fashion. They leave it open enough to where, with regards to the infertility, it could be read either as just this outpost is infertile or all clones are infertile, right? I don't think we know one way or the other. Unless they said when we were interacting with Hadrian. But I don't think we heard anything about that, right? I mean, Hadrian, you should maybe we should try and find out. Hadrian, maybe we should find out some stuff. Sorry, Sarah. Okay. Now that's a good goal. Count me in. I will think about it. I can't let all your people remain trapped here. I can't let all your people remain trapped here.
Please, I beg you. Listen, look, and think. Who are these people? And what would they do? I hope, for all our sake, you will come to see the light.
Right, but that's the thing. They really are... They're all different people, right? They are people. They all have different, not just ideologies within their societies, but...
We need to talk.
Oh. But also, they have like, their own personalities. Like, legit, I wouldn't expect her over there to necessarily go peacefully out into the settled systems. But honestly, Genghis, I think he's okay, right? I think he's alright. I think he's onto something, that he's his own person. Even FDR, I think you could fix him, so to speak, right? For as much as wild as he was popping off just then, saying that, like, he doesn't think that they're really even human. Okay. Let's see.
You don't get
Wyatt.
on Crucible unless you are smart. FDR is the wisest of us.
Oh. I thought in this whole time, he was just always cloned to be, like, vaguely looking as he did during his presidency. Okay. Wyatt.
Listen, it's not safe to talk here. It's about Roosevelt. There's something you need to know.
By the way, I looked up John Marston's voice actor. I didn't look up Wyatt, but I looked up John Marston. And he did not contribute a voice to Starfield. Maybe it was undocumented. Entirely possible. But I think this is just someone doing a very convincing John Marston. If you have something to say, I'm all ears. Unless this is urgent, I'm busy. What do you know about Roosevelt? What do you know?
Not here. If he found out I'm even talking to you about this...
If you have something to say, I'm all ears.
Thank you. There's a cave just outside town. No chance of us being listened in on. Please, come as quick as you can. Ideally, before you go to the facility.
Don't be afraid. Whatever it is, I can protect you. If it's that important, I'll go now. It's better not be a waste of my time. Okay. If it's that important, I'll go now.
I'll meet you at the cave.
Okay. This is a separate quest, huh? He has information about Roosevelt. That is wild, dude.
I need to go out there. I want to see it, do everything there is to be done. To know how to touch.
Okay.
Thanks for your
Sure.
time.
Good chat. Before we go over and see him, let's see. Do these two have anything else to say?
Roosevelt would destroy any hope of the mission succeeding.
What do you think of the other societies?
Roosevelt and the pragmatists vex us. True, they do help us try and maintain the facility, but they deny the mission. Such hubris. We were sent here for a reason. Why can't they see that? And Genghis and the renegades are little more than brigands spoiling for a fight. They would destroy everything if it meant they could be unleashed on the galaxy. Clearly, none of them will ever reach their potential.
Man. Why does everyone have such a difficult read of Genghis, right?
Roosevelt and the but they deny the
Is Genghis just lying to me?
Renegades are little more than brigands spoiling for a fight. Clearly,
Oh, hang on. I skipped over the last line that was most
Roosevelt
important.
and the pragmat.
Hang on.
But they deny the mission. And Genghis and they would destroy everything if it meant they could be unleashed on the galaxy.
Yeah, they're
Clearly, none of them will ever reach their potential.
they're interested in picking a fight with the facility, with whatever is in charge here. Okay. Do you really believe you're Aminiranus?
I am her reborn. Many here scoff at reincarnation. But why? It has been a belief of people from the earliest of times. Why is it so unimaginable it can happen? When I dream, I smell the sands of Africa. I see the vaunted Roman legions with their prickly spear walls. And I see and taste the blood. Both ours and theirs.
Jesus.
I am Queen Amirinas. And I am she who even the conquerors fear.
Look, I don't have too much of an issue with you being into reincarnation. I'm open to it. Listen, I'm pretty fucking agnostic myself. I'm down to clown. But it's the part where you say that you can taste their blood in yours. It's a little fucking scary combined with the other
In
stuff.
my culture,
That's a little bit of the
silence
worrying
like
part.
this is rude.
Could you tell me about the believers again?
We are the ones who believe in the mission. We are the great minds and leaders of history, who can bring about a new golden age. Our numbers are admittedly few, but we make up for it in our commitment to see the dream of Crucible realized. We just want the machines fixed, so we can pass the test and be allowed to leave Crucible and try to make a difference.
What do you know about the facility?
There are robots here, but they are not constructed here. The clones also are not born here. The robots bring fresh clones always from the
God, are we
east.
gonna see a full
That is where the
cloning
facility lies.
lab?
And that's it. I know no more.
Huh.
As you wish, outsider.
Okay. Hey, Ada?
This
No.
bubble of ignorance. It's always a pleasure.
Alright. Hey, Adrian, do you have anything to say
need me
about all this? No? Okay.
See you.
Fair enough. God, I wish you did. God, I wish you had something to say about this. This is so wild. Does FDR have anything else to say if I talk to him again?
Genghis
Yeah, he
and
does.
the renegades will be the death of us, unless we stand firm.
Can you tell me about the pragmatists?
We are unnaturally dependent on the machines of the facility for every aspect of our society. The pragmatists seek to take the reins of power ourselves. We will cultivate, work, and govern for ourselves. Perhaps, once we have demonstrated that we can govern ourselves well, we can try and bring our leadership to the settled systems. But to do so too early, I fear, courts disaster.
What do you think about the real FDR?
My feelings about my namesake are complicated.
Didn't we
He
hear
was
this?
a great but flawed human being. On one hand, he guided a country through the ravages of depression and war admirably. He tirelessly fought to improve the lives of the poor and disadvantaged. But as a husband, he was unfaithful, and as a colleague, he was a consummate politician, which is sometimes good, often distasteful. He was truly a great man, and I must confess, I am proud to share his heritage.
By the way, also along the same line, someone brought up to me that it was FDR who was either responsible for the creation of or for the continued maintenance of the United States' Chinese internment camps, or just Japanese internment camps it was, wasn't it? But also, it kind of got a little fucked up, right? You know, it got a little fucking racist, and it was just, at some points, it was just Asian people internment camps, you know? But apparently he was also partly responsible for, like I said, either the creation of or the continued maintenance of.
I do have a society to manage.
Which, I don't know. Come on, Starfield, don't be around the bush. Look, if we're gonna criticize him, fucking say it. Alright. Who are the unknown clones?
We're not 100% sure, but I have a theory. The facility has been unreliable as long as I've been alive. My guess is that they are historical figures that just didn't get a proper education. Who's to say what Julius Caesar actually looked like, or some modern person of note that we wouldn't even know about? Whoever they are, though, they are as smart and capable as the ones that know their identity.
That makes them just seem even more like people, right? That makes them seem even more like regular human who is not just a clone.
Goodbye.
Huh. Okay. Let's head over here.
Who cares?
And no one really wrestles with Genghis's point of the fact of, like, how did some of these people even get cloned in the first place?
The renegades will
right?
use any means to escape Crucible.
Like, legit, it's a great point that he brings up of, like, how did Genghis Khan get cloned when there's seemingly no way to get, like, a perfect rendition of his genetic makeup, right? You would only be going by, like, his descendants and what you know of him from accounts. Let's see, where is he even at? I would love to ask him another question. Huh. Shit, man. Shit, where's Genghis at? Okay. I mean, I'm pretty dead set on Team Genghis here. It's got to be said.
You actually came from space.
Like, I think he's got the most points, and not like keeping score points, but like talking points. If you had a life
sentence, wouldn't you do anything?
And nobody's really challenged him on any of the shit they said. What can you tell me about the facility?
You ask a question I cannot answer to your satisfaction. It is far to the east. It is where all the machines come from. Beyond that, mystery.
What can you tell me about the renegades?
We are the only ones that just want to tear it all down and leave. The mission, the facility, all of it are lies. We deserve a chance to really live. I have no doubt many of us will perish, or be swallowed up by the settled systems with little to show of it. But I just want the chance that every human is born with.
Yeah, I completely agree. And even people who want an easier life, like you can go find other groups or even stay together, right? After the facility is blown up or whatever, there's no reason that people who align with FDR's line of thinking can't just remain here and continue on trying to, like, cultivate their own society within this, like, I don't know, gated community, as it were, if they want to, right? So the facility kills you if you try to leave?
Without fail and without mercy. If we go too far, our lives end. Even the most devout believer drops like a stone a little over a mile out. I know this because we have tried it. Many look at Crucible like it is holy or a potential utopia. But the renegades see it truly. It is hell, and it is a prison.
Yeah, I completely fucking agree.
Farewell.
What if we destroyed the robots all at once?
Tried that.
What if we destroyed them all at once?
What if we killed the other societies?
I have heard we once eliminated all the believers. It didn't work.
What if we all ran to the perimeter at once?
That failed too.
Is there no hope?
We only need to find one path to freedom. There is always hope.
I hope your arrival doesn't mean more violence.
And that's a believer talking to him, not a renegade. Fascinating. Okay. Well, let's meet Wyatt Earp at the cave. Alrighty. Yeah, this is a great little side quest here. Okay. Over this way. Oh, is this the entrance right here? Ah. What do you know about Roosevelt, man? Here, I'm actually gonna save. Maybe I want to get a picture of you for the thumbnail. Hey.
You came. I just can't take a chance. These clones, they're psychotic, crazy. If they find out, I'm sorry. I just can't take the chance.
Wait, are you not a clone? Take a deep breath. I'd like to help. I'm ready to hear about Roosevelt. Tell me what this is really about. You need to pull yourself together. Take a deep breath. I'd like to help.
You're just making it worse. I'm not Wyatt Earp. I wish. God, how I wish I was. I was cloned off a monster. America's first serial killer. H.H. Holmes.
Oh, shit. That must be a terrible burden, knowing you share DNA with Holmes. So you're a serial killer. If you think you can murder me, think again. Well, he's not going to, right? Which is just further evidence, as if Hadrian wasn't enough, this is further evidence in, for the case of Genghis Khan here. Who is H.H. Holmes?
He was a deranged lunatic on old Earth. In the 1890s, he owned a hotel. He'd lure people there in this crazy hotel with all sorts of terrible rooms. But I'm not him. You gotta believe me.
Huh. So that must be a terrible burden, knowing you share DNA with Holmes.
It's like a living nightmare. If you go to the facility, I know you'd find out who I am. And if you let any of these bloodthirsty maniacs know, they'd kill me. But no, that wouldn't be the end. Every time my new clone would appear, death, torture, pure hell. I'm afraid it's you or me. I'm going to kill you.
Oh my god! We don't have to do this. There's gotta be another way. I'm just gonna walk away. Attack. You're going down, Holmes. Does anyone know your secret? Killing me will make you a murderer. Is that what you want? Does anyone know your secret?
A few of the old-timers know I used to go by Bill Hickok. I mean, I had to make up a story. I always used to read the dime novels, and I figured I knew enough about Wild Bill and Wyatt to pull it off. I just had no way of knowing what my previous life had picked. So I played dumb. But Roosevelt, he's a crafty one.
Man, I wish we could just do like a logic test here, or a logic check, and just say, my guy, I don't think that many people would care. Literally, Genghis Khan is walking around out there, and not too many people are worried about it, right? Like, Wyatt, I am on the side of Genghis Khan. Do you know what original Genghis Khan got up to? He got up to some pretty bad shit. Right? I fully acknowledge that you're a different person from your source genetic material. I'm traveling with this chick named Hadrian. Look, you don't know who Vay Victus is, but he also got up to some pretty bad shit.
Don't mind me.
Killing me will make you a murderer. Is that what you want?
I really, really don't. Besides Ada and maybe Amelia, you're the nicest person I've met. But the other clones, they would tear me apart. Don't you see? They're the monsters. I just don't want to be tortured like that. Please, please forgive me.
We don't have to do this. There's got to be another way.
I just don't see a way out.
You don't stand a chance against me. Don't throw your life away. Be Wyatt Earp. Be the hero. You can choose that. I can see you're scared. Deep breath. Think about it. I love this one so much, I want to say it, even though it's only 3. And same difficulty. Be Wyatt Earp. Be the hero. You can choose that.
I can wish it 1,000,000 times, but it don't make it so.
Do you really think you're worse than Genghis Khan?
I mean, no. I guess. Maybe you're right.
You don't stand a chance against me. Don't throw your life away.
I don't want to die. I'm gonna trust you, okay? Just don't tell anyone. This never happened.
Huh. And that's even more fascinating. Damn, he put the red barrels out here too? Shit, he came equipped. He got the red barrels out and everything to line them up? Fuck. Hit me with the fucking Deadeye special? Shit, he's got a bottle of snake oil ready to go. Alright. But, fucking A. Fuck, I don't even remember what I was gonna say before I hit you with the Red Dead jokes. I do really wish that we could, like I said, bring up stuff with Hadrian and all of that. Stuff with, Genghis, right? Even removing Hadrian from the picture, right? Genghis Khan, we were able to persuade a little bit about that, but not really, like, to sway him one way or the other. Like, it shouldn't be that, that we say, oh, do you really think you're worse than Genghis Khan? The point there should be, Genghis Khan isn't really like Genghis Khan. I don't know if you noticed. He even says as much. You don't have to be like who you're a clone of. It's also really interesting that, yeah, whoever did this, they knew what they were doing, right? They wanted a serial killer in the mix, but it went awry, right? They wanted some weird shit to kick off, didn't they? Whatever sick fuck made this whole experiment and put these people, like, in this situation as clones, they knew that they intentionally made this dude a serial killer, probably thinking that he would start doing serial killing. Same goes for, like, any of the other historically tyrannical or violent people, you know? But it didn't go according to plan, right? Because according to them, this guy should have gone on a fucking killing spree. If anything, he's more great evidence to the fact that, like, you aren't who you come from, you know? I would bet whoever came up with this shit, the reason why everything is falling into disrepair is because they got bored. I bet they got bored of it and they just left it out here to rot, right? They didn't think anything of the lives of these people, you know? Huh. Also, what did he want to tell me about Roosevelt? Just that Roosevelt had him figured out that he was actually H.H. Holmes? Huh. Okay. Well, let us... Well, can I just travel from here, actually? Yeah. Great. Let's do exactly that. Man, it's like... straight up on the complete opposite side of the planet. There we are. Yeah, what an extremely fun side quest. Find clues about the facility. 0 out of 7. Hunting maggot maw. What the fuck? Hunting space roach. Let's have a look at the maggot maws. Are they cool looking? Oh, I can't even scan it. Oh, God. Look at its disgusting maw. Huh. Actually can't do anything with them. Look, there's another facility over here, it seems. What's this place? Is this, like, locked up? Is this the quick exit area? Yeah, it requires key. Thanks, maggot maws. Straight up led me to the loop around. Okay. Here's some more shit. What's all this? Look at these poles. These like lasers? They gonna get me? Or are they just so like vehicles don't run into them? Ugh! Why is there nasty schlorp stuff everywhere? Oh, fuck. That's gross as shit. Okay. Can I enter here? I don't think so. Anything else we could contend with? I don't think so. Anything around the back, maybe? There's a bunch of, like, poop rocks here. Yeah, okay. Let's head on back to the, main area with the marker. Good, good, good. Okay. Sure. I do like the idea as well that they thought it through enough to have it to where, what if one of the clones isn't who they say they are, you know? I want to know as well, how did FDR find out? What if he has some ulterior motive to maintain the status quo, so to speak? Okay. It also speaks to why FDR is so afraid of his own people. It's really awful, right? It really paints a picture of FDR's clone in that he can't see the humanity in his own folks because, right, this guy is clearly not murdering people like H.H. Holmes, but still he holds it to him that it's in his very nature, that he can't be divorced of it, you know? What a shitty thing to do when he so obviously ain't like that. You know, and historically well, not historically, but like within the history of the Crucible, apparently hasn't behaved in that way. Is, if anything, fucking afraid, right? What a horrible thing from fucking FDR. Like I said, his sort of like pragmatist demeanor or whatever, his centrist demeanor is kind of what lures you in and makes you think, okay, maybe he's maybe I don't agree with him, but at least he seems okay. But then it makes it seem like, holy shit, you're actually maybe more sinister than even the seemingly bloodthirsty Amenorrenus. Okay, let's head in. We gonna see some wild shit in here or what? Oh, I hear robo-lords. Oh. I was expecting it to look a lot more like Fallout 4's Institute. Okay. A lot more dirty sci-fi going on here. Definitely hear something slurping around.
Catastrophic damage.
Okay. Credits, digipick. Look at all the, like, biomass. Are these failed clones or something? Huh. Full protection, anti-direction. Sextant. Oh. Starship shielding. Oh, it's the maggot moths. Okay. Sure, I guess that's why we couldn't scan it. It was like a different multi-planet sort of predator or whatever, you know? Kind of like how we can't scan terramorphs usually. Jesus, look at the blood splatter. Was that from us? No. Well, maybe. I took an onion. Diary page. Escape. This confinement is driving me crazy. Day after day underground. I think Genghis is right. Escape is the only option. What? Who wrote it? Okay. Oh, watermelon. Alien broth. I'll take that miso. Take up all this veg. We can use it for cooking, I guess. As well as all the meat. It is interesting that there's a lot of fresh food here. Bread. Massive thing of green beans. What the hell went on here? No wonder it's on the fritz. Diary page. Discovering Galathea. Is that the name of this planet? No. I managed to break into the top floor. It is a spaceship, as we all assumed. The records call it the Galathea. Most of the ship has been stripped down, but amazingly, the comm system was operational. There was a message from another ship called the Beagle. When I played the transmission, it was just raw noise. I will try to go back tonight. Dude, this is cool. What the hell's going on? Oh, look, I can't get in there? Oh, it's just rocks.
Sure we can find a use for this.
Okay. Diary page reborn. Today, I'm here new. They tell me I was here before, that I've been reborn. I have the knowledge of his son, Kublai, and his accomplishments, of being the founder of a great empire to rival any in history. The machines tell me I'm someone I am not. I will not play by their rules. Huh. Okay. Solvent. Explosive. I'll leave the other one. Should we pick into this? Maybe. There we are. Cool. Then get one right here. Huh. Okay. And then if we do this, do we have a single? We do. Great. Whoa! A Legio. Frenzy Modified Advanced Razorback. Berserker. Does more damage the less armor one has. Eh. Med Theft. Eh. Frenzy. Eh. Wow, it's actually dog shit. Okay. Huh. Oh, I'll take all of it. You can sell it all for something if we want. Assassin's Advanced Shoddy. Meal Pack. I'll just munch that immediately. Penicillin X. Some creds. Ping Pong Ball. Kodos Crater. Okay. Sure. Alright. Do you think there's a reason why all of the weird, fucked up, scary shit has this same kind of looking biomass? Do you think there's a reason for that, or is it just happenstance, like, you know, they needed some weird, scary biomass, so they just kind of only had one, you know? Right? Because up to now, I've been writing it off as like, yeah, they were just strained on resources and all that, so they just reuse the same shit every time, right? It gets the point across. I get where they're going with it, right? But what if there's actually a reason why it all looks the same? You know, what if there's deeper meaning in that? I don't know. Copper deposit? Do we need copper? I don't think so. Uh-oh, scary bathroom. Wah! Wah! Nope. Diary page, Genghis explosion. Genghis somehow got a hold of explosives. Last night we woke to a thunderous din. The facility has been repeating incessantly. Containment breached. It is maddening. An expedition was sent to the outside this morning. They report predators. Deadly ones all about. Amelia and Amananiras are furiously working to come up with anything that could be used as a weapon. I tried to get into the facility's inner sanctum to no avail. There's nowhere to hide. Nothing to be done, but wait. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? I do find it interesting as well that it doesn't seem like they're imprinted with the memories of their past cloned versions. Oh, look, a chest. And like a full-ass skull. Huh. But, right? How do they get that across? Is it just through talking to one another, or I guess leaving notes? I'm surprised there's not more notation, aside from the computers we've seen. Oh, you know what? We forgot to look for Roosevelt's computer. We'll have to do that when we get back. Ooh. If I remember.
Did you hear that noise?
Yeah, Adrian, it's me shooting the shit out of these weird freaks. That was the noise. I'm fucking them up. They're only like level 10 at best. Okay. Anonymous last words. I woke up for the first time right here, and now I bleed. When first I heard the mission, I felt a thrill. We were chosen. We would rule again. But after spending countless days, nights, who is to say in these windowless halls? We do nothing. The facility feeds us, the facility provides, and we just argue. But now we do more. We turn to murder. I pray you find this brother of my blood. Do not trust Bill Hickok. He is not who he seems. So did he actually go murderous? Huh.
You're mine!
Anything else here?
Can't believe we let them escape.
Okay, get this. Because we know for a fact that being cloned from someone doesn't make you like them. You know? You are your own person.
No. Let them go.
See? Case in point. Hey, that wasn't very Victus of you, Hadrian. Okay. Hadrian, if you were more like Victus, you will, like, strapped me onto the front of your gun and used my body as a silencer to hunt down the last one. Okay. Anything else good here worth taking? I don't think so. How about over here? Tablet, but not one we can read. Okay, let's check this room before we head to the spooky hole. Ada's questions. Unanswered questions. 1. Who created the facility? 2. Is the mission the real reason it was created? Yeah, I don't think so. 3. Do we really share the DNA of our namesakes? 4. Are any people watching us? 5. Are the robots as unintelligent as they appear? 6. Are the reborn really what they claim? 7. So many more questions. So few people are asking the right questions. Right. Absolutely. Okay. Microsecond regulator. Take that. Oh shit, Hadrian, you want to hold on to some bullshit for me?
You know me.
Let's see here. Resources. Man, we got a bunch. Whew, Hadrian's full up on shit too. Really need to stash the fucking
Safe
ship
travels.
up. Okay. Gotten carried away with our new encumbrance levels and forgetting to stash stuff. Okay. How about the gym? Anything interesting in here? Healing items. Cheese. Nothing else there. Okay. Huh. What if it was some way in which they were, right, like the clones were people who just wanted to, like, try and live forever, you know, through cloning. Right, like an imperfect way of extended longevity. And they just decided to, well, no, because the whole historical figure part throws a real wrench into it, you know? I think it really ties into somehow, like, someone who really bought into, like, the great person theory that I was talking about last video. Okay. Oh. Gotcha.
We'll put this to good use.
Sure. Ooh, a level 21. Anything else here? Nope. We just need one more clue. I'm guessing it'll be in whatever the final room is. I have to shoot that. Uh-oh. That one's really high level. Oh. Oh, it's real big too, I think. I don't think it can fit in here. Look at it run away. Yeah, I don't think it can get in this place. It's too big.
Oh, I can handle this.
Oh, whoops. Are we getting, like, damage fall off? We must be. I need to get a bit closer. 47. 47. Oh, Adrian.
Warning. Facility on lockdown. Security override code required to reboot system.
We're still only hitting it for 47. Fuck, that's all we can do. It's not damage fall off at all, it's just that powerful.
I can't. Hold on.
Sure hope it can't fit in here. Uh-oh. Ah! Let's see, do I have something higher powered that can really punch through? I feel like that's my best weapon. Shit. I guess we could try the negotiator. Maybe explosives do, like, bonus damage or something. Oh, cool. It does, like, bullshit. Hey, this is actually okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Whew! Knocked it down. Eat shit. Okay. Oh, there's another explosive barrel. Okay. Really wild level disparity there, it's gotta be said. Man, that one was level 85. The other ones have been like, what, 20 at most? I think it's the highest we'd seen. Oh, where's this go? Oh, is this our loop around town? It goes back up to that other entry point. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Head on down here. Anything good on this elevator? Nope. Okay. Bunch of goodies there. Pile of
Got him.
Poop. Taking all that. Dude, the place is so creepy, even the poop slurps at you. Okay. Ah. Facility restricted wing computer. Ada's diary, the heart of the facility. Ooh. Years of trial and error, and I've attained proficiency enough to call myself a programmer. It is amazing how far things have advanced from my memories. To think Babbage and I would open this untold world of knowledge and power. I realize I never will be a masterful programmer. I have no books or texts to advance myself, but the intricacy of the security here is daunting. The facility is on full lockdown, and the only solution is the security override code. But where is it? This part of the facility was closed to us until Genghis set off his explosions. And even here, there's nothing of the sort. If only I had more time to think, but the monsters lurk in every hall now. Perhaps the damage to the facility means this is my final life? A pity. So much more to discover and learn. Huh. So cloning may not even be a possibility anymore, right? And very clearly, they used to be able to come out here, right? But now they cannot. Fascinating. Okay, well. Let's fuck with the computer a bit. Facility restricted wing computer. Warning, warning, warning. Cascade failure, overflowing diagnostic self-repair routines. Hard lock of restricted wing access. Please use security override code to return security to default values. Uh-oh. Well, we don't have a code, do we? Huh.
We'll find a good use for this.
So we'll have to come back then. Yeah, we have to come back. We can't enter the final room. Okay. Unless we can do like a manual override, but I don't think so. Let's do a quick save. I'm pretty sure this will fuck us if we try it. Or it'll either fuck us or we get no way to actually proceed. No. Okay. We do need the security code. Does someone actually have it then? Ooh, who, I wonder. Alright. Well, holy shit. I suppose the mystery grows ever fucking deeper. What a fucking banger, honestly. Right? What a fucking banger. When next we come back, we're heading back to the Crucible to see what's going on. I would guess that maybe the status of things there may change, right? We may have like a little update to that area when we come back. I could see that happening, you know? Maybe things have fallen into disarray. Alright, until next time, please take care of each other.